into this time wave that feels like it's moving fast and slow, like last month felt like a year ago. And here's the realization that I had as we get these close-ups, literally within us and in our external world, having to make the steps inwardly and outwardly to move forward in this process of these retrogrades and all these changes with the transit. This realization that I came to was that the reason why time is moving like that and we're getting these close-ups, that's one way of explaining it, but the other way is because we're getting such a close view to our past and how it's still showing up in our present, which is patterning. That's what we talk about in astrology. We help you get to know the patterning in your life. We help to expose you to these patterns. And what I believe what I now intentionally am doing is with the energies of the transits, right? And how they emit to us in the places in our charts, how we can utilize the healing, the moving forward, utilize these transits for helping us become more aware of who we are and why we choose what we choose, and if we want to choose differently and how we do that, like having more free will, right? Having a little bit more control. And I use human design as well, but I am not as versed in human design as I am in astrology. So we're literally getting close-ups to our past. That's why a month ago can feel like years ago, because that's what you're experiencing. You're experiencing yourself as you are now in different past examples. For some of you, it could feel like going into portals, like in certain situations, going inside a door, a past home, like anywhere that you've lived in the past, you re-enter, or it could be a new face, a new like environment that is also the same, represents the same as a past environment. You could be having dreams, right? And the leaves, look at the pretty tree and the leaves. Yeah, I just think it's so beautiful, and how that unfolds in your life and how you can see those versions of yourself. And that's why time is feeling like it is for me anyway, and what I've seen in people in my life, clients, is that it's moving slow in the moments that we're being exposed to those deep-rooted patterns of the past, and then moving fast in the ways that are new. And it's learning to be in this transition with what the present looks like when you integrate, because that's what life wants us to do right now, is integrate, and what that looks like for you. And when you get into your chart and how personal it is and how unique it is and specific it is, I just think it's really cool. So that's